from GenX yesterday, but instead, Wukong, some good engage potential, very strong team fight here from Schalke.
Yeah, I think Wukong will do fine in the lane phase. I don't think it's going to win. Perhaps at level 6 if he catches Dragon. Abbedagge did push in and is hovering around, but Schalke's bot lane can't move. G took fine, and there's an engage though.
Neon knocked up, heals immediately. Limit trying to body block here. Jankos going underneath the tower with the rampage, and he's rooted, and Jankos is just down. And here comes Gilius. Both flashes still available for Mickey and Reckless. Gilius looking for that stun. Just about gets in range. Mickey yet to burn his flash to try and get away. There it is. And manages to take it down themselves. Of course, they have 5 minutes before turret plates fall off. As Limit goes in, Gilius looking for the stun here. Mickey has nowhere to go, no flash available in Schalke.
And I think this is kind of going as we expected. When we looked at the drafts, we saw them being very similar. We think they both have pretty good scaling. They're both going to look to fight around these major objectives.
Strong position on this Xayah as Gilius looks towards the mid lane.
Yeah, Caps has the flash and the Valkyrie.
There is the stun. Abbedagge shuffling in, and Caps doesn't even get time to move. Caps is just
in your environment and being able to play at full potential, whether it's a bit too cold in the room or you're not sitting properly or it just feels like your setup's off. All these small things can distract you, but it looks like Schalke definitely on point this game. Almost a 2,000 gold lead. Looking at the game itself, we've got both neutral objectives coming up right here. So we've got the Dragon and the Herald. I think the Dragon definitely beneficial for Schalke now that they've already got one, get towards those Dragon Soul points. And the Herald is very, very useful in the mid game to get the mid towers. And Limit is flashing on Mickey.
Flashing in, looking to try and get Gilius around the corner. Jankos on his way as well. TP's coming in from Schalke as they look to join the fight. It's Abbedagge who will come down here. Limit was the one who flashed in, and here comes Caps. Unstoppable onslaught used. Limit's already down before the fight even really begins. A great explosive cast from Mickey. They look for Neon. They can't quite get there. The Featherstorm coming out, but Caps with the Phosphorus Bomb, with the Valkyrie. G2 are going to clean this one up. It should be an easy enough 3 for 0.
There was no one there to respond. Caps had the mid push. Abbedagge was forced to TP in, and Caps also had the package. So that team fight went so in favor of
TP because he did not have priority in mid. There was a wave underneath his tower.
The Herald for themselves because of the tempo. When they're at the base after taking the mid tower, they all went top side, and using this Herald to get mid tier 1 as well. So the gold does come down a little bit in the wave first, which makes it very difficult for him to last hit because he's under tower and he's scared of getting dove.
You can see already Abbedagge and Gilius. They're trying to shadow each other, but they have to back away. Mickey coming in from the side as well, has that explosive cast. And look at the damage from Jankos. Turbo Chem Tank with Kai'Sa jumping in as well. Reckless looking for the killer instinct. Abbedagge had to flash away.
Yeah, exactly like I was talking about. G2 are playing so well over wave 2, but G2's comp's a lot easier to execute, right? Jankos can go in, Mickey can go in. Limit's just flashing in.
He flashes in straight onto Mickey. They get the stun onto him as well. Mickey puts the explosive cast down. Neon coming in for the chase as well, and another stun lands onto Mickey, and Neon gets the kill.
As Schalke controlled the whole river, and what they did, they invested their time that Mickey was dead to run top. You can see how one kill can actually backfire if you don't use the time that you have when that person's dead effectively.
Well, it feels like both teams just trading around vision. Cap's going to get stunned up here, uses the Valkyrie to get away. TP coming in from Wonder. There's the unstoppable onslaught, and there is no way out of it. Reckless gets the kill onto Gilius. Now the chase is on. Wonder trying to double bounce his way in. Jankos on a rampage looking for the flank here. Featherstorm flash is not enough. Jankos goes on a killing spree, and Limit pops the Unbreakable Will to try and get himself away as the top lane tower slowly gets chipped away. Limit will fall, and you said a 20-minute Baron might be a little bit risky here, Cajal. But if 3 of the enemy team are dead, it's pretty darn easy.
That was quite an overreach from Gilius. He tried to find the pick onto Caps with his flash, but G2 again just collapsed in time. They punished them for this engage, and G2 just blew this whole game wide open with just Schalke's mistake. They kept flying.
A few moments ago, you have to start looking at the items, and because of these kills, because of these fights, G2 have started to develop an item lead. Collector, apart from Limit, Schalke don't have an engage tool.
Yeah, I think all you see here is Wonder will push in the next bot wave and move towards mid after this wave, but Schalke need to find a fight, they need to find a pick, so that's why Broken Blade's looking for the ultimate, but Wonder uses the hop, gets away, and now all of G2 can collapse and start hitting his mid tower when the wave comes in, and to me, Jankos has been playing fantastically so far. Ever since that early game death he had under the tower, he's just stepped it up, and in all these team fights, he's collapsing first and playing them very well.
And notice that something Kadra was talking a lot about in draft was he wants to see the Wukong getting these flank behind and engage. That is another way Schalke can start fights, but because of the amount of pressure that Wonder is generating and with the good vision setup from G2, Broken Blade has never had this opportunity to find a good flank off, which means that all your engage is relying on Limit gain, mid-prio, and face check. Now, as you already said, Limit looking for a flank.
Did you see the damage on that rocket? He has the package as well. Limit has to try and find engage, but Caps can cancel it.
Like, how do you engage? 7,000 gold behind. G2 can start up the Infernal Soul here. Sorelia's from Limit, but there is the package to try and get away. Broken Blade stepping forward, Limit eats all of his HP. Dragon goes down. Wonder building up the Mega. Jankos going in. Onslaught of Shadows is available, and he just rampages over the cow. Onslaught of Shadow comes out. Abbedagge forced away. He flashes. Broken Blade now on the front line, trying to get away from Reckless, Mickey, and Wonder. Wonder nars him into the wall, and Broken Blade is going nowhere today. Jankos chasing off the rest of Schalke all on his lonesome. But here comes Wonder, and here comes Mickey. G2 not satisfied with 2. They're looking for every kill they can get. Another one goes into the back pocket. Wallop lands on Abadage. Gilius forced away as Reckless takes the kill. Abadage gets 1, but that's an ace, and G2 have won this game at the 27-minute mark.
Give them an inch and they will take a mile. Schalke looked promising in the early game, but a couple of mistakes when it came to execution of some of their fights and some of their plays, and G2 immediately punished them. Flawless execution in the mid to late game from G2, and they're going to end this game in a confident fashion.
Yeah, the early game looked shaky, but never doubt G2, right? A couple thousand gold behind is nothing to them. They just punished the mistakes from Schalke, overreaching in the mid lane a couple of times. First with a couple